On a chaotic, neon-drenched spaceport, a human traveler named Kale noticed a lone figure huddled on a bench. She was cloaked, seemingly overwhelmed by the bustling crowds. Seeing her drop a small, glowing artifact, Kale knelt to pick it up. He offered it back with a kind smile, extending a hand to help her stand. The woman, whose name was Lyra, flinched, shocked that a stranger would offer help. Her royal markings, hidden beneath simple robes, pulsed faintly. Kale, thinking she was just another lost traveler, guided her through the chaotic docking bay. He didn't see the royal bodyguards watching from the shadows, ready to intervene. He offered her his water canteen, and as she accepted, her curious, glowing eyes evaluated him. He was just a simple man, pointing her towards what he thought was a safe route through the port. As he carried her surprisingly heavy crystalline container, he defended her from aggressive merchants, his bravery taking her by surprise. He had no idea he was escorting the queen of this entire sector past security drones, or that alien nobles were watching them from high balconies. Suddenly, a nearby power conduit exploded, showering the area with sparks. Without thinking, Kale shielded Lyra with his own body. She instinctively grabbed his hand as they ran. A moment later, a speeding hovercraft careened towards them. Kale pushed her out of the way just in time, his quick reflexes saving her. As she looked at him, her entire being seemed to glow with gratitude. He showed her a final escape path, and she quickly stepped into what he thought was just another transport ship. He saw his own reflection in its polished hull before it silently lifted off, leaving him alone in the crowd. Inside, Lyra removed her hood. Attendants bowed deeply. Kale was still standing on the dock, thinking he'd just helped an ordinary woman. A short while later, he was summoned by royal guards. He found himself standing awkwardly in a grand palace, the guards staring at him in disbelief. He had touched the queen. As the royal council angrily debated his fate, Lyra, now in full royal regalia, defended him. Kale tried to explain he was just helping, his sincerity shining through. The queen smiled softly. She revealed her true identity and the immense wealth of her empire through floating holograms, leaving him stunned. She was the richest woman in the galaxy. As a test, she offered him a priceless gem for his kindness. Kale politely refused, saying a simple thank you was enough. The queen and her council were shocked. She realized he valued people, not wealth. Intrigued, she invited him to her private royal gardens, filled with bioluminescent plants and crystal canopies. As they walked, she found herself admiring his simple honesty and was impressed by his problem-solving skills when he effortlessly fixed an ancient mechanism. He even taught her a human smile, a gesture she found strange yet endearing. At a grand royal banquet, Kale stood among alien nobles, feeling completely out of place. Lyra, wearing her full ceremonial regalia, waited for his reaction. He simply bowed, awkwardly but with genuine respect. When she offered him royal protection, he declined, again confusing her advisors. He just wanted to be a friend. Declaring him an honored guest, the queen found herself moved as she watched him interact with her court, even helping a small alien child. She trusted him so completely that she let him into the grand galactic treasury alone. But Kale wasn't interested in the mountains of jewels. He was admiring the architecture. They began sharing simple meals together, where she would remove her jewelry to feel ordinary again. He treated her as an equal, a friend, not a queen. He taught her a human handshake, a symbol of mutual respect. In return, she showed him secret chambers and explained the heavy burden of her responsibilities. He listened, offering advice not on politics, but on compassion. One day, standing on a balcony overlooking the stars, she offered him a position as her royal advisor. The nobles gasped. Kale, humbled, contemplated the offer. He agreed, but on one condition, that he would be treated as a friend, not a servant. The queen's warm smile was her answer. He walked into the council chamber at her side, a human wearing ceremonial robes, publicly acknowledged as her honored companion. The queen declared that this human had shown her the true meaning of strength, not in power or wealth, but in kindness. As they stood together, a united front before the galaxy, she offered him her hand, not as a queen to a subject, but as a partner. And as he took it, they both knew they were about to change the galaxy together. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories.